The Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit has unveiled the financing of terrorist organizations, including the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), through crowdfunding, betting platforms, and online transfers. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, the Office of the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, on Monday confirmed the escape of one of the detained executives of Binance, Nadeem Anhawala, from custody. Head of Strategic Communications, Office of the NSA, Zakari U. Minjinyawa, has revealed in a statement. The suspect, who flew out of the country with a smuggled passport, had escaped when security guards took him to a nearby mosque for prayers because of the ongoing Ramadan fast. The security agencies are collaborating with INTERPOL to obtain an international arrest warrant for Anhawala. In the interim, a comprehensive investigation is being conducted to determine the circumstances behind his escape from custody. At number 2, Governor Makinde of Oyo State has criticized the recent submission of reports by 16 governors to the National Economic Council (NEC), advocating for the establishment of state police, calling it a futile exercise. Makinde, who clarified that he did not submit any memoranda on state policing, stressed that the issue of state police should be handled by the National Assembly, not the NEC or the National Security Advisor. He stated that the approach of asking states to submit memoranda on how state police will work will not quickly lead to the desired outcome, and the National Assembly should handle the matter given its constitutional nature. While 16 governors have submitted reports supporting state police, 20 others have yet to forward their reports to enable the NEC to act on them. At number 3, the Nigerian Meteorological Agency NiMet is collaborating with Hello Weather, a US-based weather content firm, to train its television weather presenters in communication skills, as announced by the NiMet Director General Charles Anosike. This partnership comes as NiMet aims to improve its service delivery, with the training program scheduled to last for a year. The training, facilitated by Tim Heller, a certified broadcast meteorologist, will focus on the fundamentals of effective weather communication, forecasting, production, and delivery. The agency plans to air its daily weather forecast on national television, in addition to its current social media platforms. At number 4, the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit (NFIU) has unveiled the financing of terrorist organizations, including the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), through crowdfunding, betting platforms, and online transfers. This revelation is contained in a recent newsletter published by the NFIU's Counter-Financing of Terrorism Department. The NFIU identified a vast network of IPOB affiliates spread across 22 countries. These affiliates, primarily Nigerians residing abroad, have registered at least 27 entities under the IPOB name, with the US and UK leading the pack at 7 and 6 registrations, respectively. At number 5, the federal government has commenced the trial of blogger Victor Ibezim over allegations that former Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, manipulated judgments of the Presidential Election Petition Court (PEPC). Ibezim, who is facing a 6-count charge including criminal conspiracy, cyberstalking, and defamation, was arraigned before Justice Balaji Olajuwon of a federal high court in Abuja. The charges stem from publications made on Reportera.ng, allegedly authored by Ibezim and others, accusing Fashola of influencing the PEPC's dismissal of petitions by P2B of the Labour Party and Atiku Abubakar of the PDP, which upheld President Bola Tinubu's election victory. The trial is set to continue on April 15, 2024, with Ibezim as the sole defendant. At number 6, former Minister of Culture and Tourism, High Chief Edem Duke, has implored the federal government of Nigeria to adopt the Calabar Carnival and Festival as a national event. Justifying his stand, the former Minister of Tourism stated that, unlike festivals in other states that died out with time, the Calabar Festival began in 2004 when former Cross River Governor Mr. Donald Duke plans to turn the state into a tourism and hospitality hub, and has been sustained since then. He made the appeal on Sunday during the unveiling of the 2024 Calabar Carnival and Festival theme at the Pearl Ball Hall of the Transcorp Hotel in Calabar. At number 7, the Osun State government has announced the formation of a Cybercrime Action Committee to combat the spread of fake news in the state. This decision was made to ensure that governance and politicking occur in an atmosphere of responsibility, decency, and honesty. The committee, housed in the Ministry of Justice, includes journalists and legal practitioners and aims to enforce the Cybercrime Act of 2015 to prevent the dissemination of false information. However, the opposition All Progressives Congress (APC) has criticized the move, describing it as an attempt to silence dissent and turn the governor into a dictator. The APC has vowed to resist any repressive policies and continue to serve as a credible opposition in the state. At number 8, supporters of opposition candidate Bassirou Diomaye Faye have taken to the streets to celebrate his early victories in Senegal's presidential election, just a week after his release from prison. Faye's main rival from the ruling coalition, former Prime Minister Amadou Ba, has suggested that a second round of voting will be necessary to determine the winner, as official results are not yet expected before the end of the week. Faye has promised voters profound change and a left-wing Pan-African presidential program, positioning him as a candidate for a systematic overhaul in Senegal. The election, viewed as a beacon of democracy in West Africa, comes after 3 years of turbulence and a political crisis, with the winner tasked with managing revenues from oil and gas reserves, set to start production soon. At number 9, Oriela Michael Aregbesola, an aviation machinist Mate, second class, has passed away. Aregbesola rose to prominence in 2020 after renouncing his Nigerian citizenship to join the United States Navy, leading to his enlistment as a sailor. According to a statement released by the U.S., Aregbesola was reported lost overboard from the USS Mason DDG-87 while the vessel was operating in the Red Sea on March 20th. The statement further reads, "He will continue on in the hearts of every swamp folks and our brothers and sisters in the IKE Career Strike Group. Our deepest thoughts and prayers are with his family." Finally, at number 10, the European Commission has initiated probes against Apple, Google's parent company Alphabet, and Meta for potential violations of the Digital Markets Act (DMA), marking the first ever investigations under this law. The probes focus on concerns regarding the company's compliance with obligations under the DMA, including ensuring a fairer digital space and offering users more choices. The EU has the authority to impose fines of up to 10% of a company's global turnover, and in extreme cases can break up companies. Apple, Google, and Meta are under scrutiny for various issues such as restriction on app developers and self-preferencing in search results, with the EU aiming to monitor effective implementation and compliance closely. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.